everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with the month of March completed pages that I've done in all of these books. I haven't counted how many books I worked in, but there is just an absolute ton here. And apart from all of these, I did 23 completed mandalas for my colour along in March. If you haven't seen that video, it's my previous video here on YouTube, and you can see all the mandalas I also did in March. So March has been probably one of the biggest colouring months for me. I just really got into it, coloured every day. Some days I even coloured 2 or 3 pictures a day. Just crazy. But a lot of fun. And we'll get to this a lot and we can see what I coloured. So this is always a very exciting time of month for us colourists on YouTube. If you're like me, I love these videos where you see what everyone's coloured and you see the books they've worked in, and it gives you ideas and inspiration on what books to buy and what colours to use and what you like and what you don't like. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. So here we go. So this is Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. It's the little pocket-sized colouring book. It's probably, yeah, it's just a bit bigger than my hand. Many of you have probably seen it. And I've just got this underneath this page actually, because this is the next page I intend to do, the one with the hat and the potion. She reminds me a little bit of Stevie Nicks here, but the one I did was this one here, which is like a Alice in Wonderland. And I only did this last night, and I really enjoyed it, and it was quite quick. I think it probably took me about an hour to do, and I just used the alcohol markers and some glittery gel pen. I think that was about it that I used, yes. So let's see that up close there. The gel pens I have aren't all that glittery. I mean, they say they're glitter gel pens, but they're not very glittery. So if you can recommend on Amazon a great, really glittery gel pen, please tell me down below in the comments, because I'm on the lookout for a nice glittery set. Mine have a slight glitter in it, but I see other people use glitter gel pens and they are like really glittery, and it's like, wow, and they just pop. But mine here in Australia that I seem to get at the local shops just don't have that that much glitter in them. I mean, they're okay, like I can see them, but yeah, I know you can get better ones. But I think she's really cute. She's sitting, you can just see there, she's sitting on a mushroom. And I did the colours a little bit different to your normal Alice in Wonderland. And yeah, I think she turned out really cute, and it's great to do these little pages because you can do a full page spread and it's really quick. So I really enjoyed that one there. Okay, these aren't in any order. They're just, you know, books that I'm pulling out here. So this one here is 50 Safari Miniatures. Now, I don't see a lot of people with this one. I see a lot of people with 50 Jungle Miniatures and various other ones, but I don't see a lot of people with the Safari Miniatures. But anyway, I worked in this one and it's really cute. So I did this page here, and apart from the pathway, the whole lot was done in, yeah, glitter gel pens. And hopefully you can see the glittery effect. Yeah, so I think it looks really nice. And this pathway I actually did with, oh, now what are they called? I can't think of what they're called, and they're in the other room, so I can't get them. They're like a crown, but it's not a crown, you know what I mean. And I just did the edges, and then because they're water soluble, I just used a bit of water, a bit of water to do the inner parts of the path there. So yeah, I think it turned out really nice. And I just did, you know, the stones up here. I did like a speckled look for the white stones. Yeah, I really like how that page turned out. And then the other one I did was this one. The cute little cub here. And I just looked at it and I knew that I didn't want to do him in the authentic colours. So I just randomly picked like a red and then went from there. But yes, he's definitely a cutie with these little rattles and things. And then I put this border around because I had this washi tape for a long time. And I just thought it kind of looked like little, you know, safari looking print. So yeah, I put that around. I think that really sort of makes it look quite striking. So yeah, that's that one there. So the background, I just used a bit of pencil to colour in the sky blue in the background, but all the rest is just Ohuhu markers. Okay. I also worked in Festive Mexican Talavera Designs colouring book, and this is a new one for me this month. I only just got it like a week or two ago, and it's by Marjorie Sarnat, and I love her illustrations. And I did this one a couple of days ago with the donkey, and I kind of used a limited palette, just orange and yellows and a little bit of green in there. So yeah, I think she turned out quite nice. Yeah, again, for the background and for this sun part and the greens here in the background, I used my Crayola twistable pencils, which seems to be the only sort of pencils I use at the moment. Yeah, I just love the colour quality of them, and I don't know, they just don't seem to hurt my wrist as much as normal pencils, although I am finding that I want to go back to my normal pencils, but I know if I do, I'm going to get a sore wrist again because I like to press quite firmly. So when I do use my twistable pencils, I actually, you know, they break off quite often because I have to remind myself not to push too hard, but they are really nice with the colour lay down. And I also did this one, which was my first page in the book, and this was all my alcohol markers. Yeah, I think it looks really cute. I love the colours. I love how it's bright and festive and summery and all of that. I did have a bit of bleed with my Ohuhu markers over here on the pear, which kind of ruined it a little bit. I wish that didn't happen, but Ohuhu markers are good. Like, I love the colours. I love that they last a really long time. But depending on what paper you use, they can bleed quite a lot. So yeah, really depending on the paper. Some paper, they're okay. Other papers, Ohuhus, they just, you know, bleed and they hate them. So unfortunately, yeah, there's a bit of bleed in the Creative Haven books with the Ohuhus. But I'm not ultra fussy. I really don't mind if things bleed. I mean, you know, they're not pieces of art that I'm trying to sell or anything. It's just for me. So that one's really pretty. I love how it turned out. yeah, so that's that one. And I've got my amazing Colour by Numbers activity book, and this I got at a local store, but I have seen it online various places. It is a harder book to get though, I think, but I really like it. It's meant for kids, but I really like how they turn out. And I didn't mark the page. It's here somewhere. Where is it? This one here, the Fox Family. So I did this one. And I think she turned out really, really cute. And this is very, like I said, is made for kids. So the colours are very basic. So like I've said before, my other videos when showing this book, I take it with a pinch of, what's it called? Pinch of salt. What's that saying? I don't know. You know what I mean. So, so for example, like if it says green, which green was this, the leaves, over here, this was green. So, okay, so it's all green. So they wanted just one shade of green, but I'll go in and put different shades of green. You know, the foxes were all supposed to be orange. So you could do basically and do all the foxes one shade of orange, but I liked to do them different shades of orange. So that's what I mean. And I think it turned out really cute. Again, I had a little bit of bleed with my markers, but this one here, I'm starting to try to put a little bit more effort into my colorings for the month of April. And instead of just doing marker colorings, this one is done. I've used a marker base, and then I've gone back in. You can particularly tell with this fox, I hope. I've gone back in with my Crayola twistable pencils and did a bit of shading. And I think it really makes it look a lot nicer with the little bit of shading in there. So I've also done it with this little fox. I did it with this fox too. Actually, I went over this completely with pencil, this fox, because my marker was running out on that one. But this one's got a little bit of shading, and this fox here, it's got the shading as well. So that's my aim for April, is to do a marker base with a pencil shading over the top. Yes, because I've got a bit slack. I've just sort of put alcohol markers down. Yep, done. And yes, especially since, you know, my wrist started hurting with my pencils. That's what I've been doing. But I find that I want them to look a little bit nicer now. So that's will be my aim for April. Okay, the next one is Halloween Darlings by Deborah Muller. It's my very first book by Deborah Muller ever. And it's my only book so far, of course. And it's Halloween Darlings. And I did 3 in this one. I started with this one here, which is a little cutie. Yeah, so I did the background with my metallic watercolor paints, and I just used like 3 sort of shades of grey brown. Just did sort of some stripy work on the background. And I think, yeah, I did gel pen for the skulls, and the rest is Ohuhu markers. So there was that one. I don't know why I did the floor navy though, because it looks like they're sitting in water. So that was probably not the greatest idea. But I also did this one. I love this one. She turned out so pretty. The pumpkin girl. Yeah, I really like her. Again, I've been playing with my metallic watercolor paints. And I think they turned out really pretty. And again, just Ohuhu markers. But I really love her. I think she's so pretty, and I just decided to put some little dots on her dress, and I think, yeah, I really like that I did that. It's the first time I've, you know, not coloured something and just put, you know, little dots over it. So, yeah, I'm glad that I did. And then the last one I did in this book was this one, which is the Miss Devil's Food girl. And yeah, I did her little cupcake with the chocolate and the red through it, and I decided to do her hair just a chocolatey colour. And yeah, again, just did some fiery, I guess some, you know, these are supposed to be like fire flames coming up with metallic, that metallic paint again. Yeah, I think she's quite cute. I left the skulls white. I didn't colour them in this time. I used a bit of gel pen on the cherry and her horns and the cupcake. And I think her tail as well. But yeah, I had really fun doing these. So I look forward to doing more in this book because it is all Halloween, but I love colouring in Halloween pictures all year round. The next book I've got is, now this one's like, okay, so it's, I've made my own cover, Creative Haven Creative Kittens. It's got more pictures of creative cats in here. Now, this is one of the books I've just stapled together, and it's just sample pages from the Dover publication sites where they give you about 6 pages or so of sample pages. And so I just printed off Creative Kittens and Creative Cats sample pages and made a little book out of it. So this is the one I did. I did this on the 14th of March. And I really love how it turned out. And this was for the colour along on Instagram for Support Ukraine 2022, I think it is, by Caden's Nana Colours. And yeah, you can do any page you like and just do it in the Ukraine's colours, which is like a lightish blue and yellow. And I saw this page with the peace signs. It says peace, there's peace signs everywhere, and imagine peace. And I just knew that it was just perfect for my Ukraine support page. So I've done quite a few now, and I really enjoy doing them. It's a really pretty colour palette, and so this one was just perfect to do. And again, just my alcohol markers, and the cat's head, and the background is again in my Crayola Twistables. So the Twistable pencils, not the Twistable crayons, so just in case you're wondering. And then there's some glitter gel pen in here as well. And I had a lot of fun doing this. I think it turned out really nice. I think I used a bit of Sharpie in here as well, because I bought my first pack of Sharpies the other day. I've never used them before, and I actually really like them. They do get a bit patchy, but if you use them in small areas, they're, you know, I really like them in little areas. So yeah, there's my Peace Fairy cat, and yeah, that's her done. Then I worked in Creepy Chibi, and this is a new colouring book for me as well. I think I got this one probably 2-3 weeks ago. It's by Coco Wyo, and I did one page in here, and I love this because there's no doubles in here and all the backgrounds are black. So you don't have to do like a full page of colouring because I'm kind of put off a little bit of full page colourings. So I did this one here, this really creepy, chibi axe girl or boy. And I really like how she turned out. So this is one that I've started. I did an alcohol marker base and then I used my twistable pencils to do the shading. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. And I did a glitter gel pen for the axe. And yeah, all the ribbons and the pearls are glitter gel pen. And I just left the stars in the background white. But her eyes I'm really happy with. I used, it was just alcohol markers and I just used 2 or 3 colours in them. And then I put on my 3D crystal coat. Oh, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a dimensional clear coat over the eyes. And it makes them a little, you know, 3-dimensional. And I don't know if you can see the eyes. I love the eyes. And yeah, so I really, and there's the sparkle of the axe there. But I really love how she turned out, and I love that I didn't have to colour in the whole background. That's what I love about this book. Like all the backgrounds are black and it's awesome. So yeah, I really look forward to doing more in this book because it was so much fun. Okay, now if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me doing a lot of these. This is Creative Haven Celtic Crosses colouring book by Kari Buziak. And like I've said, my husband and I sit down every night after work and we put on 1 or 2 episodes of The Last Kingdom. Because we went right back to the beginning. Because we couldn't remember, like we watched the first 2 episodes, sorry, the first 2 seasons, and it was a long time ago, and then we didn't watch the 3rd or 4th season for some reason, and then I heard that Netflix was coming out with the 5th season, and I was like, oh, they've come out with the 5th season, to my husband, and so we decided, oh, we should go back to the 1st season, watch it all over again, because we couldn't remember any of it. So, and now we're up to season 4. And yeah, so every night we just, after everything's done and for the day, we sit down and we watch 1 or 2 episodes of that. And sometimes I'll colour in some of these Celtic crosses while I'm watching it. So, because, you know, Celtic crosses remind me of Vikings and things, you know. So I did this one on the 26th of the 3rd. This is my pastel looking one. And I think I did this for my Mandala Madness colour along as well. Because it, you know, looks like a mandala. So this is just markers and glitter gel pen. I did this one. I really love this one. I decided to leave all this white, but there's a lot of glitter gel pen in my cross there. Hopefully you can see. And just did, you know, shades of sort of orangey colours. That was the 15th of March. I did this one here. Again, there's a lot of bleed with the Ohuhu markers on this page. This one here, I looked up a colour palette and this is what popped up. It's purple, this, what would you call this, turquoisey green, this other green here, forest green, and then a navy and a yellow. And this is what it turned out like. So that's that one. This one, I just don't know what I was thinking. This was probably my worst one. I had no plan at all. It's just, yeah, the colors are just like, it was one of those days where you want to color something, but you're not quite in the mood, but you are. And I was just grabbing random, random colors, and it's just a mess. So yeah, I've no idea what I was thinking with this one. So we'll skip that one. This one here, this has got a bit of glitter gel pen in here. I don't know if you can see the glittery gel pen, but it's not bad. I don't know why I decided to put dark navy in here. I should have just kept it like this colours all the way through. Yeah, so I think I thought that this dark navy one was going to go all the way up to the top, but yeah, it didn't. It started going over here, and then I don't know. So, but it's okay. I did this one on the 19th of March. So this was for my March, my Mandala March Madness. And this was just the, you know, just all the different greens. I think it was also for the monochrome mandalas as well, because of all the greens. And what else did I do? I did this one. I showed in my previous video, I think, for mandalas. I call this my Christmas gingerbread one because it just reminds me of Christmas, and this color here reminds me of gingerbread. So that's that one. That was just all alcohol markers. I did this one on the 13th of March. Quite like this one. This really looks like a stained glass window. So yeah, I think it looks quite nice. This was probably, I think, the first or second one that I did in the book. And then, this is one for Peace for Ukraine. The same hashtag as I talked before on Instagram. And yeah, I just saw it with these beautiful doves. I thought that it would look nice in the Ukraine colours. So that's what I did. And there's a lot of glitter gel pen in this one. And I just put Peace for Ukraine down the bottom so that I'd always remember. So I really like how this one turned out. I like how I did the birds. It kind of looks like sky on them. And I did this one. This was pretty. It's just gold and olive greens, and yeah, bit of glitter gel pen in that one. And I did this one here. I really like the colours I chose for this one. Actually, I think this was the first one I did in the book. And this is, again, my Crayola twistable pencils and glitter gel pen and the alcohol markers. So I really like how this one turned out. Very pretty. And I also did, no, this, I keep telling lies. This was the first one I did, the very first page. I don't know, for some reason I just knew I wanted an orange, and then I decided to put green with it. And I've got a few different oranges in here. I think I went a bit crazy with this really bright orange. I don't think it quite goes, but all the orange in the background here is gel pen. Yeah, I just think this middle bit sort of went a bit bright and crazy, but anyway, that's that one. So I got quite a few finished in this, and this is a book I would like to complete by the end of the year. Then I've got Colour by Numbers, Mystery Colours Dinosaurs. And I want to do this in order, this book. I saw Thunder Junkie complete this book, and when I saw it, how beautiful they all were, I just had to have it. So this one here, I did my first dinosaur, and yeah, I just used the alcohol markers in here. I think it's Sharpie and Ohuhu's. And then this is my second dinosaur. And just, I love the colours. I love how they turn out. Just awesome. Love this book. So I'll be working on this one page by page. And yeah, so I did that one. This one was on the 10th, and then I did one on the 11th. So yeah, really nice book if you love dinosaur colouring and colour by numbers. I highly recommend this book. And I've also got in Mystery Colours The Wild West, and this was gifted to me by Lisa. Lisa Loves Colour on Instagram, and she's also on YouTube. Thank you very much, Lisa, if you are watching. This is my first ever gifted book. Yeah, ever, and I was so surprised, and I offered Lisa cost of the book and postage because I really wanted this book, and she declined and said no, I'm sending it as a gift. And I was just gobsmacked, and it's just amazing that people like Lisa are still out there that do this for people. And yeah, it's just, I'm just, you know, I'm just so thankful. Thank you very much. And this is the first page I did in it. Yeah, really love, again, how they turn out. The images in these books are so cool. Yeah, I really love it. And again, just alcohol markers, I think Sharpies and Ohuhu's. And this is all, like it says, Wild West. So teepees, Native Americans, bears, totems, you know, bull riders. Should get it on camera there. Just all that sort of thing. Trains, canoes. Yeah, just really nice book. I'm really looking forward to doing the moccasins. So this book I probably won't do in order. I have started the eagle. I should show you that one. Yeah, it goes this way. So I've started the eagle. Went through with my black. And I made a start on the next one. I'm not sure what this is because I didn't look in the back. But yeah, started my eagle. And you can see there's a bunny down here. Probably not the best picture to complete in Easter, having the eagle grab the bunny. Yeah, so, but I'm really looking forward to doing the moccasin page. I don't know, that just looks cute to me. The next one I worked in was a Winter Wonderland colouring collection by Angelia Van Dam. And I picked this up at the thrift store, I think for a couple of bucks. And I just thought it was a really cute book. It had never been used. And I did this page here, which is the very last page. And yeah, just pretty much alcohol markers on here. It's not one of my best colorings. I think I actually used, by the looks of it with the streakiness, I think I actually used, yeah, I think I used some Super Tips on here as well. Actually, yeah, no, yeah, all these brown bits are Super Tips because it hasn't bled through. So yeah, Sharpies and water-based markers for this one. And yeah, it's just a quick one. I just wanted to sort of go, because I've had it for a while now, and I haven't done a single picture. And there is some lovely pictures in here, as you can see. And then at the front it's got, you know, colour schemes that you could copy and tips on how to colour in the leaves and things like that. So it's a lovely book. Like here it gives you a colour palette to do. So I just wanted to do one, I think. So it's a quick one. And I can tell because it's quite messy. But I think we all have days like that where we want to colour but we don't, but we feel, oh, I don't know. Then you do it and you go, oh God, I made a mess of that. So this one's Creative Haven Best Dressed Pets colouring book by Marjorie Sarnett. And I did this cute kitty here. I really love how she turned out. I just knew I wanted to do purple and the minty green. Yeah, she's so pretty. Yeah, I knew I wanted her to be left white. And I love this kitty down here with the, what would you call that? Like a tabby. Is that a tabby? No, tabby's the grey colours. What's this called? Tortoiseshell. Yeah, she's my favourite down there. She's a cutie. So a little bit of glitter gel pen on these flowers here. And yeah, same thing. Alcohol markers and Crayola Twistables. So I think she turned out nice. And then I also did this one here for St. Patrick's Day. I'm not Irish or anything like that, and never really celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But I think it was the morning and I was like, I read online, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day today. And then I remembered I had this picture. So I thought, oh, it'd be a great day to get this one done. And I love everything about it except for his boot. I mean, the boot's the same colour as the 3-leaf clovers on his jacket. So it kind of goes. But to me, this boot just sticks out like a sore thumb. I wish I had done it in this colour. the colour of his hat and his jacket. Yeah, I don't know why I did this boot that colour. But anyway, I like how it turned out. I think the rainbow could have been a little bit brighter colours. But I love all the coins. Use glitter gel pen on the coins. And yeah, so there he is. And I love how I coloured his fur. That was just done in the twistable pencils. And yeah, the background's just twistable pencils as well. But he's really cute. And we actually have a lot of dogs that, you know, look like this come into the dog groomers. And I've got favourite one or two that, shh, I'm not supposed to have favourites, but I've got a favourite one or two that look like him. So that was a cute one to do. Then I worked in, oh, I've got so many books. We're getting there, people. I've got Dinosaurs Colouring Book by Colour Questopia. And what did I do? Get these out. Okay, so I did this one here on the 27th of March. And it's the white background lines. And I just put, I just coloured in the lines for the clouds and for the dinosaur itself, which is the pink glaze pen, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was a glaze pen in pink. And actually, Colour Questopia, I couldn't believe it, Colour Questopia themselves commented that they love how I did the pink on the dinosaur. So that was really nice. So that's him. And I think, yeah, I did stick to all the colours that they recommended, I think. I think I did. Yeah. And then, what was the other one I did? Did I do another one this month? Maybe I didn't. That was February. No, did 3. No, 4 in February and 1, just the one this month. Yeah. But this is a book I'm trying to do a page a month. Then I've got Carla Magana Stardust Space Lust colouring book, and trying to slowly work my way through this one. I love Carla Magana books, and I know she's come out with a brand new one, and I really have to stop myself from buying any more of her books because I really need to finish. I really need to finish some of, like I think I've got this one, and I've got the garden one, I think it is, with the cacti and that in it. Yeah, it's like, no, these images in these books are beautiful, and I need to finish these first. So I did another one this month. Oh, it was the very start of the month. I thought it was February, but no, 3rd of the 3rd. And I completed this one, and this was a whip. I think I'd already done all the yellow background in this. Yes, I'd already done all the yellow background. I think it was with a highlighter, just a regular highlighter. So I came back in and finished it off with markers and glitter gel pens, and for this here was my metallic paint. I really love my metallic watercolor paint, and it was really cheap at the local store. I think it was like $5–6. It's not an artist grade or anything, but it's really nice paint. And these books by Carla, they just call for glitter and metallics and bright colors, fluoros, and yeah, you just have to. So that's that one I did, and I love this book. It's just so nice. That's one I did last month. But I'm getting there. I am getting there slowly. Try to do one a month, and I should finish it hopefully by the end of the year. I've done quite a few already, so 1 or 2 a month and I should have it finished. So that's Stardust Space Lust colouring book. Then completely different, I've got Vintage Flower Seed Packets colouring book by Marty Noble, and this is an older book. It's new to me, but it has been around for quite a while. But I decided to pick it up because I just felt like colouring flowers. And so I did this one on the 18th of the 3rd, and I did this one away on holiday with my husband. We went to my father-in-law's shack or cabin, whatever you want to call it, down by, I guess you would call it, yeah, it's down by the ocean. And it sits right on the cliff, and there is a jetty going out into the water, and it's really beautiful. And I just sat there with the door open, a sea breeze coming in, and I just coloured this one. And yeah, I did the background when I got home because I only took my Ohuhu markers with me. So when I got home, I just finished the colours in Crayola Twistables. So I only got the one done. Just did it kind of quickly while my husband was sort of cleaning things up that had to be done up there. So yeah, got that one done. And this one here was the first page I did on the 13th of March, and I used those metallic watercolors again. I went over all the flowers, and then I think I came back in with a bit of, I think just a little bit of marker or a little bit of gel pen, just for some little bits in the middle of the flowers. And the leaves are markers and gel pen as well. So it's quite, you can see, it's quite glossy, glittery, metallic-y. And I use Sharpie for the background. So that's that one there. And then I worked in, we are getting there, people. There's only 4 books after this one to go. This is, and thank you if you're still with me. Thank you very much. This is Design Originals, a Lovable Dogs colouring book by Brenda Abdoyan. Again, it's an older book, and I saw this on Mary's channel, who is, what is she called? I can't remember her channel now. Anyway, Mary, I'm so sorry if you're watching, but I did see this on your channel, and, you know, being a dog lover, had to get it. And I did this page here on the 18th of March. And this was just done with Super Tips, I think. Yeah, I think, oh, the outline here, you know, it was Super Tips. All of it's Super Tips. Just Crayola Super Tips. And yeah, it turned out really nice. I did this in my break at work. And it looks really cute. And I love the style of these dogs. They are so pretty. And I don't see a lot of people with this book. But it is a hidden gem. Oh, I did buy it secondhand, so this was already coloured. And they've used glitter gel pen by the looks. But I quite like how they've done the two eyes a different colour. Yeah, so that's that one there. Then I worked in Witches stained glass colouring book by Dover Colouring. This is by Carol Schmidt. This is the only stained glass book I have. This is the types of books with the vellum pages that you can pull out. And I did this page here, and you have to have the paper underneath to really see what you're doing. Otherwise you see the picture underneath because they are clear vellum. So this was just done with Super Tips, I think. And yeah, sorry, better get in camera. That's what they turned out like. The three witches making their spell, their potion. Yeah, so I did that one. I think I've done one other in this book, but I thought I should have showed it some love. So yeah, so I did this one a while ago. This was probably done a year, maybe 2 years ago, this one. And she's the witch from, I think, the gingerbread house in, what's that, Hansel and Gretel. So it's all just different witches from folklore. Oh, I did this one as well. I forgot this one, but that one was done a long time ago. This is the Christmas witch. Yeah, it says the names of the witches at the back. So this is number 8. So she is La Befana. So yeah, it's quite nice. So that's that one. Then I worked in Worlds Within Worlds by Kirby Rosanas, and I have not worked in this book for absolutely ages. And I did the turtle page because the turtle has a house on his back, and I did this for Olga Rani here on YouTube. She does a colour along every week where she picks out of a box a random word. So it will be like house or shoes or butterfly or a box or a unicorn, whatever. Anyway, this week she pulled out house, so you had to look through all your colouring books for a house. So I decided to do the turtle with the house on his back, if I can find it. Here he is. And I really, really do like how he turned out. The first thing I did was I knew I wanted the house to look spooky. So I did black roofs, all the roof black. And that's how I began. And then I went to the turtle itself. Yeah, and it's funny because when I was colouring the grey shell of the turtle, I wasn't thinking turtle. I was just thinking these are rocks. These are the rocks that the house is sitting on, rather than his shell. So, yeah. But I really like how it turned out. I think this should have been grey as well, but, you know, no matter. And it was all done in Super Tips, and yeah, I think it was just Super Tips and a bit of Posca pen for the white highlights. And I really like how it turned out. I think it's really nice. So I'm really glad that I did it. I'm really glad that I went to this book, and I hope to do another one because it's only the second page I've done in this book. The previous one I did was when I first got it, and it was this page here. I absolutely love this page. This is one of my favorite colored pages like ever. I love dinosaurs. Bought the book because of this double page spread. Didn't care what else was in it. Just saw this dinosaur, and I think yeah, I saw it on someone's YouTube channel, and just saw it and thought, oh, I've got to have it. And as soon as I got it, I did the dinosaur and used Super Tips, my metallic paints that I love, that I've been talking about, my glitter gel pens. My two dinosaurs are done in glazed pens. Yeah, these little guys down here was glazed pen. Yeah, there's glitter gel pen in the windows of some of these houses. The tree is metallic paint. The bottom of the dinosaur is sparkling H2O watercolor paints. Just absolutely love how it turned out. Yeah, it's one of my favorite coloring pages. I did it, loved it, and then I put it away because the pages are so intimidating. And I think what happened was I was doing this on my desk. I have a desk in our family room. So it's not the lounge room. It's the family room, which is off of the kitchen. And I have a desk. And I had all my metallic paints, watercolor paints, my glitter, my gel pens. It was all set up on that desk. And then my daughter moved out. And I thought, great, I can have my own craft room. But my husband kept saying, but you're not going to sit in your craft room and, you know, be in there all the time, are you? Because I won't see you. Because the family room is where I had my desk, was right next to the kitchen. It was in the middle of the house, and people could just walk past me and I could talk to people and interact with people. But in my craft room, which is the old bedroom, you know, no one can sort of talk to me because it's, you know, it's at the back of the house. And yeah, so he was like, oh, I don't want you to be back there all the time. So now I've got a craft room set up in the back of the house with all my stuff in it, but I don't craft in it because my husband likes to see me when I'm doing my colouring and crafting and, you know, just having a chat and stuff. So he didn't want me sitting in my room, you know, while he's sitting in the lounge, you know, all night doing this stuff. So what I'm planning to do is grab my metallic paints and some of my glitters and things and put it back on my desk in the family room so I can do more pages like this in this book. So this one I just did in front of the TV on my lap with just Super Tips, and it looks lovely. But I do love my metallic paints, and this is a good book for it. And I did start this page the other day at work, and it is taking forever, and I kind of got put off because like it would take me an hour just to do like this little bit, because I have to use my Stabilo markers and colour every tiny little bit a different colour, and it takes forever when you got to do such little colouring pictures with everything a different colour. I didn't realise how long it would take. So I started it, but I really don't know when I'm going to get back to it. But one of the bigger pictures I can really see myself doing in this book. Maybe this month. Anyway, I shall get to the last two books before I chat your ear off. This is the Menagerie, and I finally finished my bear. I have showed it in a previous video where it wasn't quite finished. I finished it. Absolutely love him. He's so gorgeous. I love the colours. And this has got everything in it. This has got glitter gel pen. It's got glaze pen. It's got alcohol markers, watercolor markers. Yeah, everything that's in my trolley, basically, next to my chair. And he's gorgeous. I love him. I love how he turned out. These pictures, this took me like 5 days of working on it. You know, solidly for like at least, you know, a good hour and a half. So they are a lot of work. And I don't colour each and every little section like this. For example, I could have coloured all the outer bits. See that? I could have coloured all the all these separately, but I don't. I just colour it all in one colour. So just doing that, I mean, this has probably taken me 6-7 hours to complete. If you were to colour every little thing a different colour in this, it would just take forever. But I love how these turn out. I have one more done. I did the tiger. This was done last year. And again, it's all just glitter pen, glaze pens, super tips, alcohol markers, whatever I can get my hand on. So yeah, just gorgeous pages in here. I hope to do another one. I was eyeing off the cow actually. I thought the cow looked cute. Or maybe I'll do the bunny for Easter. Anyway, that's that one. And the very last book I worked in, I got out my Wallace and Gromit Quirkles book, because I've only ever done one picture in it, and I just felt all of a sudden of doing a Quirkles picture. And I've got like 3 of these books, but I decided to do this one. And I did her, I can't remember her name, but I just picked these colours, like a skin colour, and then, yeah, I knew I wanted like a light purple. And this is what she turned out. She won't even fit fully in the camera. There you go. But there's the top of her head. Can you see it? And there's the bottom. And yeah, she's so cute. I love her. I love Wallace and Gromit. I've watched it a few times. The one with the Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I just love that. So I did this one and I really enjoyed it. I love my Quirkles, and yeah, got that one done. The previous one done, if you want to know, the only other one I've done is, it was, here we go. There you go. Isn't it cutie? That's that one. I did that one, yeah, in March last year. What a year. Wow. So this book's going to last me probably about 20 years. But yeah, that's Wallace and Gromit. Okay, that's it, everyone. I promise. Have a great colouring month ahead of you in April. If you can, do a colour for my Colour Along Entangled April on Instagram. We'll catch you later. Bye.